me so much in finding confidence to play to the best of my abilities. And I appreciate you for helping me keep my head up no matter what. To Kayla, I met you your senior year when I was just in 7th grade, and you were a huge role model to me back then, and that hasn't changed since. You welcomed me on the high school team with kindness, and you continue to bring a positive energy to this team as a coach. You have been there for me more times than I could possibly count, and I appreciate it so deeply. Thank you for always being by my side when I need you most. To Junior, when I think back on my journey that I have had with you in this program, the first thing that comes to my mind is thank God you took a chance on the little 4th grader on the team with your daughter. You welcomed me into this program, and the rest is history. From day one, my only goal was to make you proud and prove to you that you made the right choice by having me on the team. You have given me so many opportunities to grow as a player and as a person. You've had a major part in shaping who I am as a person today. Through my hardships and struggles, you always encouraged me, and you would spend your time helping me be in the proper headspace, not only for games and practices, but also for daily life. I can never thank you enough for the experience you've allowed me to have by being in this program. Underclassmen, playing with you all has been a privilege that I will hold near and dear to my heart forever. You are each so uniquely special and have such bright futures ahead of you. I can't wait to come back and watch you all achieve the things I know you're capable of. I love you all. To Kinsley, you have such a big heart, and you love this sport and the people around you so deeply, and I hope you never lose that quality. Never give up on yourself and keep working hard, because it will pay off for you. To Samash, you are by far the strongest person I've ever met. You amaze me every day through your resilience, kind soul, and top-tier humor. I've enjoyed every second of getting to see your personality shine through, and I will forever be so proud of you. To Michaela, I am so incredibly grateful that I got to play with you this year, but only one season with you will never quite be enough. You're an incredible addition to this team, not only for your impressive skill, but also for your endearing personality. It has been more than a pleasure getting to know you, and I will always cherish the time we spent together on this team. To Clara, I remember you in middle school as a shy and quiet girl, and watching you grow to the young woman you have become is nothing short of incredible. You have a heart of gold and never fail to make those around you laugh. Even after the toughest of losses, you can cheer me up. I hope you forever stay true to yourself, because you are an extraordinary person. Andrea, on the court you are consistently one of the most coachable and hardworking individuals in the gym. Off the court you are intelligent and incredibly kind-hearted, which I find so admirable. I absolutely love the bond that we share, and I can't wait to see what incredible things come your way. To my fellow seniors, what an incredible ride it's been. I feel so fortunate I was able to watch each of you become strong, resilient athletes on the court, and more importantly, incredible and admirable young women off the court. When this chapter ends and our next begins, I can assure you that no matter how often we cross paths, I will always be cheering each of you on. I love you all so much, and I'm incredibly proud of each of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next singer is Miss Kinsley Molden. She's escorted tonight by Junior and Dana Molden, her sister Destiny Molden Floyd, and her niece Ava Jones. She's been playing Warrior basketball for 7 years. Her plans to attend Campbell University and play basketball and pursue a degree in nursing. Her favorite memory of basketball is winning 3 region titles and the late night shooting with Alexa and Dad during COVID.
Southwestern basketball has given me amazing opportunities and unforgettable memories, along with the chance to meet amazing people. The experiences and relationships I've built over the years has made basketball something I look forward to every single day. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me the ability to play the game I love most and giving me the opportunity to play for this wonderful program. Next, I want to take a moment to thank my mom, my number one supporter and my biggest fan. Mom, I can't even remember the last time you missed one of my games, whether it's here at Southwestern or on the other side of the United States. I know before every game I'm going to walk out from the locker room and you're going to be sitting on the same seat on the bleachers ready to blow me a kiss as I'm running out with my team. And I know every day before practice that I'm going to get a text from you that says, I love you, be careful at practice. Your support through every challenge has been my foundation. Thank you for traveling all over the world to watch me chase my basketball dreams and never complaining one time. Your dedication and love has been one of the biggest parts of my basketball journey, and I'm deeply grateful for all you've done. Next, I want to thank my dad. First of all, I need to thank you most for taking me off the sideline at that youth league football game I was cheering on that early Saturday morning when Mom wasn't there and never letting me go back to cheerleading again. But seriously, Dad, your relentless dedication, spending countless hours and late nights in the gym with me has been a huge part of sacrifices you've made not to only be here for our team every day, but here extra hours for me every day, and the life lessons you've taught me both on and off the court. And hey, it's not every day that your dad gets to be your head coach and you get to spend every day with him. I'm so blessed for our time together. Spending every day and every practice together will be one of the things I miss most when I'm off the court. Now to my brother and sister, first, thank you for helping me calm Dad down a little bit before he got to me. It's been an honor to follow in both of your footsteps, set the bar high, on and off the court, show me what it means to work hard, lead, and be a great teammate. Watching you both push through challenges has inspired me to do the same, and I couldn't have asked for better role models. The legacies you have both left here at Southwestern is nothing compared to the influence you've had on me. I couldn't be more blessed to have you both along. To my Nana and Papa, I can't begin to thank you enough for everything you've done for me, from traveling all over the world for travel ball to showing up and supporting me every step of the way. Though I've definitely been some of my biggest fans, I could probably count on one hand how many games you've missed. And that means more than you'll ever know. And Nana, there's never a doubt that you won't have my back. Whether it's standing up for me to the ref or someone across the gym, your love for me never goes unnoticed, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm so blessed to have you both by my side through this journey, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you both. Next, I'd like to give credit where credit is due. If I could design the perfect teammate, it would have to be Alexis Smitty. Alexa is the true definition of hard work, dedication, and selflessness. She taught me to always go the extra mile, that it wouldn't always be easy, but it would definitely be worth it. And most importantly, that the work we put in will pay off. I can never thank her enough for always pushing me to want more and be better every single day. Coach Markham, I truly don't know where I'd be without you. You are my person. Nobody really knows what you have to endure on that bench with me. The highs, the lows, the frustrations, and the laughs. But through it all, you've been by my side, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm beyond blessed for your support, your patience, and all you do behind the scenes that nobody knows about. You being at Southwestern is definitely one of the things that I'm going to miss most. Coach Kevin, come on dude, be a man. All jokes aside, there's no one that wants to win more than me and you. I'll never forget about our heart-to-heart in Russell County High School that truly shows the person you are. Your encouraging words was exactly what I needed to finish my senior year strong. Now let's go with 2 titles and 2 sports. Key, Kinsey, and Macy, I can't even put into words how much you all mean to me. From the very beginning, you've been so much more than just teammates. You felt like family. I just want to thank you all for always being there for me and always having my back. I love you all more than you know, and I'm going to miss you so much. But I have no doubt that y'all are going to do big things, and of course, I'll be back to cheer you on and be your biggest fan. To my seniors, Abby, Ava, and Jess, I can't believe our time has finally come. From all the practices, games, and memories we made, it feels like just yesterday we were starting this journey together. I would not want to go through it with anyone else by my side. Y'all have been more than just teammates, y'all have been my best friends and the people I can count on every day. I'm so grateful for every moment we share, both on and off the court. No matter where life takes us, I know the bond we build will last forever. I can't wait to see all the amazing things you all accomplish in the future. Let's make the most out of these next few weeks and finish the journey the right way. To my point guard and my best friend Jalen, I can't even believe this is all we have left together. Looking back, I would have never thought that after watching you grow up playing at Somerset and even playing against you, we'd become this close. Playing with you these last 2 years has felt like I've played with you for a lifetime, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. When you're on the court with me, I know you always have my back. If anyone even tries anything, you'd be the first to step up, probably before I even get the chance. I'm so blessed to have a teammate like you. I can't wait to see all that you accomplish at Southwestern, and even after that. I know you're going to do amazing things. Knowing I won't be stepping on the court with you next year doesn't feel real, but I'm cherishing every moment now. I'm going to miss you the most, Jay. Lastly, I want to thank all of the coaches. Coach Kayla, Coach James, Coach Casey, Coach Butcher, Jeremy Toomey, and Aaron Pontes. Every one of y'all have had a huge impact on me. I couldn't thank y'all enough for all the time and dedication you have put into me. I'll carry the lessons you all have taught me far beyond the court. Thank you all for everything. The last 7 years have been nothing short of perfect. Thank you, Warrior Nation, for all the love and support.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, Kinsley Molden. Now, Miss Abigail Strunk. She's escorted tonight by her mother, Laura Strunk, and her stepdad, Stephen Stout. Father, Travis Strunk, stepmom, Felicia Strunk, brother Gabe Strunk, and boyfriend, Brady Hutton. She has played Warrior basketball for 5 years. She attended Northern Kentucky University, obtained a 4-year degree in English and then attend the Chase School of Law to become a juvenile attorney. Her favorite basketball memory is singing and dancing to Heartbreak Anniversary on the bus with Ava and Molly.
Crazy to think that by the time you are hearing this, my time as a lady queer is almost over. Words cannot explain the joy that being a part of this team has brought me. The first person I have to thank is God for sending His Son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross so my sins could be paid for and I could accept His free eternal gift of salvation. Everything I am able to do is only possible because God has provided me with the ability to. One of my favorite passages in the Bible is 1 Peter 3:8-12. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. For whoever would love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good. They must seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and His ears are attentive to their prayer. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. The only thing I ever wanted anyone to learn from me is that God is alive and lives within me every day, and can do the same for anyone who believes in Him and loves Him the way that He loves us. The next person I would like to thank is my mom. Thank you for showing me how to be a woman. One thing you always taught me is strength resides in everyone. You just have to find it. You are one of the strongest people that I've ever met in my entire life, and you have put me before yourself since the day I was born. Thank you for always reminding me I can do anything that I put my mind to. I love you, Mom. To my dad, from the time I can remember, he taught me the importance of devoting every action of my life to the ministry of Jesus Christ. You taught me about God's endless forgiveness, and you showed me what love truly looks like from the day I was born. You prayed for me before I was ever born and had faith I would be the little girl you always wanted. I stand beside you today, not as a child, but always your little girl. I love you, Dad. There are also two people who stepped up when they didn't have to. Stephen, thank you for loving me and my brothers no differently than you would your own kids. You have been a big part of who I am today, and I'm thankful to have you. Felicia, to know my dad has found true happiness with you makes me appreciate not only your place in his life, but mine as well. Thank you for being such a ray of sunshine even on the darkest days. Stephen and Felicia, I love you both. Brady, I prayed for you, a strong, God-fearing man who would love me endlessly, but no more than he loves the Lord. Thank you for showing up to every game, answering every call, and being my best friend. I love you to the moon and back. To Mike Bieber, thank you for always having my back, even when I did not know it, and making me laugh with every word you say. You may be bigger than me now, but you will always be my little goober. I love you. Junior, I couldn't ask for a better coach. Thank you for understanding basketball was just a piece of the puzzle for me. You never complained when I missed practice, or church, or other opportunities I was presented with. I will not only miss the time I get with you, but the joy I get from calling you Robert. To the assistant coaches, thank you for pushing me each day in practice and being there when I need someone to talk to. To Marco, Kevin, Casey, James, Kayla, and Destiny, I love you all and will miss you all very much. I have grown to love every person on this team. With that being said, there are a few of you who I have grown closer to than others. Ava, you've been my best friend for as long as I can remember. The encouragement you have given me and the kindness you radiate will always be one of my favorite things about you. Molly, the amount of inside jokes we share are uncountable. The laughs we have shared and the dances we performed have managed to be some of my favorite moments. To my seniors, the friendships we have built over the years do not end once the season is over. The memories I have with each and every one of you will live in my heart forever. I am sad to lose the time we spent together, but I hope each of you will always remember how much I love you and that I'm just a phone call away. My advice to everyone hearing this is to trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thine understanding. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 20, Abigail Strunk. And now Miss Ava Jones. She is escorted tonight by her mom Jennifer Jones, her dad James Jones, twin brother Jackson Jones, and sister Cora Jones. She's been a member of the Lady Warriors for 5 years. She attended SEC to become she's going to attend SEC to become a radiology tech. Her favorite memory is going to Rupp and making it to the Final Four.
My biggest dream was to play for the Southwestern Lady Warriors. From the second my dad handed me a basketball, I knew this sport was meant for me. Looking back at little me who would go to the high school games to watch the big girls play, hoping that could be her one day, would be so proud of who I am today. Though this is a bittersweet moment, I wouldn't trade my time at Southwestern for the world. There is truly no place like home. No other program compares to the program at Southwestern. It is like no other, not something you can find across town or 2 hours across the state. Our program is very near and dear to my heart and will forever cherish every second I got to play basketball under this program. Firstly, I want to thank God for giving me life and the ability to be in the position I'm in right now. I want to thank my mom and dad for being my biggest support system over the years. Dad, thank you. Thank you for pushing me to be the absolute best version of myself I can be. No one else I know would go to the gym with me and shoot for hours upon hours. I would do anything to go back to the summers when we would go to the gym every single day to get better. Even when I would get frustrated with myself and start making silly mistakes, you would never give up on me. I know when my shots aren't falling, I can look at you in the stands so you can tell me to go straight up and down. Even when I feel as though I played my worst, you were right there to tell me I played great and I need to keep pushing. Without my dad, I wouldn't know how to shoot, rebound, or even score. I'm forever grateful for all the time we spent together on or off the court. Thank you for being the best dad I could have ever asked for. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for showing me unwavering support over the years and for being my biggest fan in every aspect. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made for me. You always gave the biggest effort to put a smile on my face. No matter my performance or the outcome, you always let me know how proud you were of me. Even when you didn't know how to braid hair, you learned just because I asked if you could braid my hair for the games. Even when you were in nurse practitioner school, you still made every game and made sure I had everything I needed. I know I fuss when you put those pictures of me on Facebook, but I'm so thankful I have a mom who wants to praise me to all of her friends. Not many people can say their moms or doctor, but I am more than blessed to have the right to just that. After every injury, my mom was right there checking me out and giving me all the medicine and band-aids I could need. You're the best mom I could have ever asked for. I love you. Playing for Junior over the last 7 years has been one of the biggest blessings in disguise. Junior never once gave up on me or lost the faith in my ability. He pushed me to be the player I am today. Not only did we learn basketball in practice, but we are always learning lessons that will transform our lives outside of basketball. No other coach cares for the kids the way Junior cares for us. I know that if any of us called Junior needing anything, he would pick up right away, all while having a smile on his face. Thank you for all the opportunities and time over the years, Junior. It means more than you know. To all the assistant coaches I've had over the years, thank you for spending the time to work with me and make me a better player and person overall. Kevin, you have coached me for many years, and I swear you get me there over the years, but I know you do it out of the want to get us better. Never once did you lose trust in me to perform, and that means a lot to me. You quickly became one of my favorite coaches by simply yelling at us. I knew that we probably needed it. Thank you for all you have taught me over the years. I am more than blessed to have been coached by you. Casey, Caleb, Malcolm, James, Destiny, thank you all for everything you have done for me. To the underclassmen, never take this for granted. The funnest years of my life have been these past years with you all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time in high school. With being here all these years, one of the underclassmen quickly became one of my best friends. Molly, thank you. You were one of the few people who can make me laugh after an awful day. You have been such a light in my life that I'm going to miss you more than you know. When Junior is telling us who is in our hotel rooms for our faraway tournaments and he says you're with me, I instantly feel relieved and I automatically know we are about to be laughing till 3 in the morning. I wouldn't give up what we have had for anything in the world. The stretching before games, the buggy trips, singing with you on the bus, or even playing against you in practice. Thank you for being one of my best friends. As for the other seniors, I wouldn't want to spend my senior year with anyone else. It has been a pleasure to grow up with you guys, and I will never forget our time here together. Thank you
Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Abigail Jones. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give all our seniors one more great round of applause and thank you for all of your investment in Southwestern High School. Thank you.
We're going to hang out right here. We've got a few minutes here till the start of the boys' game. We were just wrapping up some senior night festivities, and hopefully maybe try to get Kinsley and Coach Molden up here before the game, talk to us a little. But we will be right back. Thank you.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about
here to come in 17500, here to come in 175 2, I 200 down got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the
Never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $5.99. Mix and match any two full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any two plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. Hardee's Original Bag. Loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about
here to come in 17500, here to come in 175 2, I 200 down got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the
Never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $5.99. Mix and match any two full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any two plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. Hardee's Original Bag, loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the
Toyota of Somerset High School Basketball presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. We cover the sports. I'm Josh McKinney. Pleased to be joined by Southwestern Lady Warriors basketball coach Junior Molden. Coach, nice win tonight. Took care of business.
We'll certainly take it. It's been hard to even get games here lately, so to be able to play, we're really hats off to Somerset. They didn't make any excuses with the weather. They knew it was our senior night, and they got over here. So big props to Andrew Laughlin and his group.
Absolutely, and that was a nice ball game. You mentioned to Kevin as you came up here. At one point, it got to the point where, okay, in particular, we'll talk about Kinsley here in a second. Wanted to get out of the game healthy because more important things lie in the future next week.
Yeah, absolutely. We got the 1 seed in the 48th district, so we know we're playing next Thursday night against the winner of Macquarie Wayne. So we're already hurting a little bit health-wise with Jalen Dye out with a shoulder injury. So we're not going to take no chances. Once we got up there in the third quarter, where I thought we could safely hold the lead, I pulled most of our rotation players and went through. We were, I found out before the game. My daughter did not know that. But I found out that she was 16 points shy of 2,000. And this being her last home game, I really wanted to make sure we ran some stuff for her to start of that third quarter. She had 11 points in the first half. So I thought if we can run some stuff real quick, maybe we can get her to that 2,000 and I can get her off the court. And it just worked out perfect tonight.
It really did.
And
that was a big moment. And you got to stop it and play. And she got to 2,000 point basketball. I know you and Mom have been very instrumental in that. And all of your girls.
We've been successfully selling the country since 1965.
Not only
Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
For me, as many injuries that she has had to play through her high school career, and all the time she's missed, and the schedule we play where she gets really face guarded and played hard, for her to get to 2,000 and doing it the team way, I'm very proud. Proud that it happened on this court in her last home game, and it was meant to be. And I look back at this as one of the great memories.
Especially what she's had to battle through this year. You mentioned her getting face guarded. She's had to work double, triple time to get what she's got this year.
Yeah, she sees a lot of great defenses across the state. And a lot of these guys I'm friends with, so after the games, they give me these scout reports, and I'm like, I don't know how I get her shot off sometimes with some of these scout reports, but she is, she hasn't done it the easy way. It's been the hard way. I don't put no cake schedule together, and everybody knows that every year. And for her to do it, to reach this accomplishment that she didn't even know was a possibility. She had no clue. She came to the bench and was like, why am I calling a timeout? So I'm really proud of the fact she's done it the right way, the team way.
And that says everything you need to know about your player, about your daughter. She didn't even know.
It's great. And that's hard in this day and age with everything on the, you can go look up. But she has one goal in mind, and I think you know what our goal is around here. And she would give up 1,500 of them points to get back to Rupp. And if you told her she wasn't going to score another point the rest of the year, but you're all going to Rupp, she'll sign up right now. He'll sit right next to me. So, no, I'm very proud of Kinsley. I don't get to talk about her probably enough, me and my daughter, but she's had a great prep career at Southwestern, and she'll be remembered for a long time.
She certainly has, of course, following in great footsteps in her older sister. And then I hear Michael Brett told the story, and I think Mike Kerr asked you this about your granddaughter's favorite player. It's not
Auctioneers. We've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
She loves massage, and it was Samaja's birthday yesterday, so it was. I sent out a happy birthday massage on our group app, but it was, my granddaughter's got her favorites, and she's actually walking by her down here on the baseline right now, getting into some trouble. I think she's over there talking to Somerset fans, so we're gonna have to get her back in check over. She's a little bit like my mother-in-law. She likes to talk too much. So.
Careful now. Careful. That was a great story, and I think Kerr got you down that road. And Michael Gregg shared that earlier. And again, you getting players in tonight, getting that experience because they work about it just like starters do.
Absolutely. I wanted to get more reps. I hated that we lost the Mercer wouldn't play us yesterday. I guess the weather got too bad up there, so I was wanting to get some more reps for some of my other players, and we were able to get some of that in tonight, work on some things we needed to really work on. We played Greene County earlier in the week, and they're a really good team.
Yeah, it's talented.
And we didn't get as many reps for everybody as we needed, but we got what we needed out of the game, especially with Jalen Dye still being out. So.
That will be a big get going into next week district tournament. As always, we certainly wish you the absolute best of luck and hoping to do what you just said, get back to Rupp.
That's the goal for sure. A lot of really good teams in our region. Wayne is one of them, and it'll be a tough district play. But Josh, I appreciate all you guys do and everything you do for our community and our student athletes. I really look back a lot of times and just amazed at what you all do for our community. So thank you all very much. I don't think you all get enough props.
Well, we appreciate that greatly, and we appreciate you being so kind to us, coming up here when you could be with your team, be with your family, that lovely family
Like
of yours.
successful sports programs,
There's so many
putting together
different
a
ways that
successful
you all
auction takes a
pull
lot
as
of
coaches
planning,
nowadays.
organization,
Thank you for the
detail,
time.
and
Always
teamwork.
always a
And
treat.
you need
You'll get them
dedicated
next
and
week.
committed
It's an honor to
people
come
pulling
talk to you guys.
together at Ford
Absolutely.
Brothers
Appreciate you
Auctioneers.
guys.
We've been
Thank you, sir.
successfully selling the
Southwestern
country since
basketball coach, Junior Molden. We're going to
1965.
get
Ford Brothers Auctioneers.
his
Give us a call
daughter
or visit us online
here
at
in a
FordBrothersInc.com.
moment and find out more about those 2,000 points and everything that there is going on in the Molden household. It's Kinsley Molden joins us. Hello,
Hi.
2-4. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good game, girl.
Thank you.
Well, there are multiple ways we can start, and Coach mentioned that you were not aware that you were close to 2,000 points.
No, I had no idea. I knew I was like I knew like 100 points away. Someone told me something, and they're like, I don't know if you'll get it or not, but I had no idea tonight.
That's what he said. You had no clue,
No.
and you were questioning Coach. What are you calling the timeout for?
Yeah, I was not expecting
what are you
that.
doing?
He never calls a timeout right after we hit a shot, so I was like, what's going on?
Well, he mentioned it. Congratulations from all of us on 2,000 points.
Thank you.
I know you've had such a great prep career here at Southwestern, and you're going to Campbellsville University to play collegiately. We'll talk about that in a second, but that was a nice win tonight on senior night. You all did really well.
Thank you.
No, it's always tough playing a crosstown rival, and it looks like they played you tough for a quarter,
Yeah,
and
they did.
then you got to shoot from Burnside, and then it was all she wrote.
Yeah, I'm glad I had a good shooting night, but that first quarter, yeah, they gapped us up a lot. They did really good at defense.
I do have to ask you, man. I talked to Dad and mentioned it to Dad and Coach that I heard that granddaughter, you are not her favorite player.
No, probably not. No, not at all.
That Samaj is.
Yeah, she calls it massage.
Massage. That's what Coach was saying.
Yeah, she loves massage.
That's wow.
Yeah. I know. It's crazy.
You still love her anyway.
Oh, I love her.
Oh, she's
More than
precious.
anything.
She's precious. Well, I know you've got your sights set on next week in the district tournament next week, and obviously you want to go to Wayne and take care of business.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, that's the plan.
Yes.
Get back to that region tournament. I know that's just something, and Dad mentioned it, Coach mentioned it. You'd give up 1,000 points, 1,500 points just to get back to Rupp one more time.
Yes, 100%. I'd do anything to go back to Rupp.
That's certainly the ultimate goal. You had a nice night tonight. You were offensive player of the game, so congratulations. And let's talk about that collegiate career that you're ready to get into. not tomorrow. Certainly you want to play a while in the high school ranks, but Campbellsville University, what led you to see you?
When I went there on a visit, it just felt like home. Like, they're very homey. It like reminds me of playing at Southwestern. Like, their coaches are very friendly. They like made me feel like I was really at home.
Really?
I like that it's only an hour away because, you know, I still want to come back here all the time. Like, my dad will still be coaching, and all my girls on my team, like, I love them. They're just like family to me. So I like that it's only an hour away, and then everything there just felt right. So
That's good. Excellent choice. Remembering, I'm far removed from my college days, but I remember being about an hour away from home. Now, it was close to home, but it was just far enough away from home.
Yeah, I want to be able to drive back and forth if I want to. I'm very homebody, so I think that'll help a lot.
Or if you don't want to come home, you don't have to.
Yeah, that's right. But my mama might kill me if I don't come
Oh,
home.
I'm sure. Absolutely. And I saw Mama posting earlier today that I'm not okay with you being a senior lady.
She's cried all day.
I can absolutely imagine. And I remember you kind of like grandbaby was, a neat eye to a grasshopper. You up here with Destiny, and she shared a video today of you dribbling basketballs with both hands. And we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about your senior teammates and what they mean to you. That's a great group you got. You got Jessalyn Flynn, you got Strunk and Jones. That's a great core group.
Yeah, I've grown up with Jess, so I think it means, like, tonight it was emotional because that's the first person I ever played with. Like, her dad coached us, my dad coached us, her dad coached us again, so it really is emotional, and I'm glad to have them. I mean, I haven't played with Ava and Abby as much just because we're all held back, but
right.
I know when Ava's out there, and I love that little kickback, so I know she can hit that three every time, so I love that. And Abby is just genuinely, like, one of the best people you'll ever meet in your life. Like, the way she treats all of her teammates is just great.
That's a great group, and I love what you all did. You all were talking about each one of your teammates and your coaches. And I know you've got a great support group with Grandma and Grandpa, and there are just so many folks that have gotten you to this point and are taking you to the college ranks as well. I know there's business still to take care of, right?
Yes, that's right.
Absolutely. Lady, congratulations. We certainly appreciate the time. Congratulations on 2,000 points.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how your arms haven't fallen. My goodness. Lady, it's been a treat to cover you. Best of luck in the district tournament next week, region tournament, and hopefully
state tournament.
Hopefully. I was going to say, yeah, hopefully we get to follow the Lady Warriors back to Rupp. Kinsley, congratulations on a great career. I know it's a special night, and we're looking forward to plenty more games in a Southwest uniform.
Thank you all. Thank you all for covering me.
Absolutely. Certainly. Kinsley Molden, Southwestern Lady Warrior, newest member of the 2,000 Point Club here at Southwestern. We certainly appreciate Kinsley and Dad, that being Coach Junior Molden, for joining us here in between games. And again, that's a special moment between Dad and daughter player. In this case, certainly. Toyota of Somerset High School Basketball, presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors, as we are counting you down to tip-off of the fellas in the nightcap tonight. Senior night continues at the reservation, and that was a great opportunity to catch up with Coach Molden and Kinsley. We'll step out for a break. Toyota of Somerset High School Basketball, presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors.
Financials, about budgeting, and about savings. We offer an e-student checking account and a GPA savings account. I immediately opened up both for my daughter. She has a debit card, which I am able to turn on and off with our mobile app because I'm also on the account. She has become more mindful of her spending, which is something that we want to teach her, is to be a mindful spender and to save as much as she can.
It's a great time to get your new F-150 at Alton Blakely Ford. The Ford F-150 redefines working remotely. There's a desk inside the cab, a tailgate work surface out back, and available Pro Power onboard to plug in what you need. Tough this smart can only be called F-150. And right now, get a no-charge leather package upgrade on every purchase of an F-150 XLT at Alton Blakely Ford.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Welcome to the Wigwam. Southwestern Warriors going to host the Briar Jumpers of Somerset in a game that Southwestern hopes to get some revenge on a game that they played at Somerset on the 10th of February, lost that game by 49-45 in a game that, of course, was a physical contest.
It was.
And Somerset came out on top. Somerset is a tough team, Josh. They've got an inside presence between Bartley and Lineski and Southwestern. They may be playing their best basketball at the right time, picking up road wins at Pulaski. I said that right, at Pulaski. Yeah. And then at Mercer. So Coach Dunbar got his troops peaking at the right time.
Yeah, and you mentioned anytime you beat Pulaski, defending region champs, right?
Two-time defending 12th region champs.
Defending region champs. And that win was at the big house, at County High. And then you follow that up with a dominating win over Garrett County. You mentioned Mercer County. You talk Pulaski and Mercer County. You look at Mercer County, second in the region at 18-9, and then you got Pulaski County third record-wise at 15-10, paced by Danville Christian. Yeah, Michael Gray, that's two quality wins for Coach Dunbar's bunch. Right when you want to be playing the best.
Right when you want to be peaking. I mean, just looking ahead, Tuesday you and I are going to be on the call. We're going to travel to Wayne County. Southwestern's going to take on McQuarrie Central at 6, and then the night camp will be Somerset Christian School against Wayne County there at Wayne County. But before that, tonight, bragging rights, really the only thing on the line, because this game don't really matter the hill of beans outside of that.
And that's big. You know how basketball is, no matter the sport, when any cross-county, cross-town rivalry ensues, man, you just want to beat the other team.
That's right.
You just want to get that dub, and you're talking about how well Southwestern is playing. On the flip side of that, for the purple and gold, how well they are playing right now, coming in kind of the same record-wise that what Southwestern's had. Somerset 14-11. Southwestern on a 3-game winning streak. Somerset on a 3-game winning streak. Again, both coaches, as Coach Molden said, you just want to get out of this one healthy, because the most important part, this matters. It always matters.
It matters for bragging rights.
Next week.
Yeah. Somerset coming off a big home win over Metcalfe County by 22. Metcalfe County, oh, by the way, the team that Southwestern started their season way back on December 3rd at Metcalfe County. Southwestern lost that game by a point on a really controversial ending. I can remember watching the video of that.
Yeah.
And so Somerset got them the first time on their floor. Southwestern looking to avenge this time on their floor. We shall see on Toyota Somerset High School basketball, presented by Four Brothers Auctioneers and Realtors. This is our Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. It's the last one of the season.
It certainly is, Michael Gregg. Our final video broadcast until the football coaches preview show, Buffalo Wings and Rings. Be sure to watch that. Our next Wings and Rings broadcast, that will be the official start of the high school football season for us. Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week, the nightcap, Roll Boy doubleheader. Check out Buffalo Wings and Rings, their website, and our website, LakeCumberlandSports.com, for the full Wings and Rings broadcast schedule. Wings created your way, always fresh and never frozen. So we get ready to go between Southwestern and Somerset.
Do starting lineups?
Absolutely.
All righty, our CB Hansford starting lineups. First for the visiting Briar Jumpers of Somerset, coached by Ryan Young. They're going to go like this. Senior Josh Bruner wears number 1, averages 5 points and 3 rebounds a game. Junior Aiden Absher averages 17 points and 3 rebounds a game, wears number 2. Absher, one of the best shooters you will see at the high school level.
Yeah, man.
Sophomore Josh Lewis wears number 5, averages 10 points and 4 points a game, 10 points and 4 rebounds a game. Junior Cole Grundy wears number 10, averaging 9 points and 5 rebounds a game. And then junior Jacob Bartley, 5 points and 5 rebounds, and brings a lot of muscle on the post for Coach Ryan Young's Jumpers. For Coach Dunbar's Southwestern Warriors, we're going to go like this. Junior, number 1, Zach Hutchinson, averages 17 points and 5 rebounds a game. Junior Wyatt Stevenson averages 10 points and 4 rebounds a game, whereas number 3. Senior Antoine Dunford, 12 points and 7 rebounds, whereas number 5. And senior, number 10, Jonas Gallagher. And junior Jarrett Simpson, whereas number 24, and averages 12 points and 7 rebounds a game. Senior night tonight, 2 seniors. Antoine Dunford, Jonas Gallagher. Tonight we're going to celebrate them and their accomplishments. This will be their last game on this floor, and certainly appreciate what they've done for the program.
Certainly, absolutely we do. And in particular, young man you just saw getting introduced right there, and what he has done at Southwestern here in basketball season, what we saw him do in football season, and what he is yet to do coming up in baseball season. Mr. All Sports, Jonas Gallagher, a young man that we have gotten to know over his prep career by the virtue of getting to call Southwestern football, and he's a special young man, no doubt about it.
Yeah, you're right. He's a contributor. Baseball, football, basketball, but better than all of that, he's just an outstanding young man.
Absolutely.
He is a leader on all those sports, and just I can't say enough positive things about him. Think a lot of Jonas Gallagher, and this is lacing him up for the last time here at home for Coach Dunbar's Warriors. We're getting ready to get it going.
Should be a good one.
Intrust Healthcare tip-off, moments away. Bartley and Dunford going to do the dirt.
That's a good matchup to start, isn't it? The opening jump, Dunford and Bartley. Get it. Let's go.
Tip is up. Controlled by Lewis of Somerset, right to the basket and going off the glass for the Citizens Bank shot for the first 2 of the contest, Josh Lewis.
No hesitation, take it to the rim.
Hutchinson's going to bring the ball across half court. Hutchinson looks to the post. Dunford flashes. He gets the ball. Grundy on the defense. Dunford going to challenge. Kicks out to Stevenson. Stevenson cross court to Dunford. Dunford pulls from 3-point and misses that shot. Josh Lewis on the rebound. Lewis, a defensive specialist, in my opinion, for Somerset, but can also play a nice offensive game. Bruner, the leader, of course. He's a floor general for Coach Ryan Young. Gallagher with the steal. Going to cause a turnover there for the Jumpers.
You mentioned Bruner. We were talking about how special Jonas Gallagher is to Southwestern athletics. You can flip that on the purple and gold side, that being senior Josh Bruner.
And tonight for Somerset, you got 4 seniors. Josh Bruner, Landon Lineski, Bryson Purcell, and Isaiah Lewis on that side of the coin. Gallagher with the ball.
Good group of jumpers.
Back out to Dunford. Over to Stevenson, looking in the post, looking for Simpson. Simpson got the ball, makes a move, turn around, good. Garrett Simpson, the first 2 of the night for Coach Dunbar's Warriors.
Bobbled the entry pass, able to regain composure, elevate over 2 to score.
Simpson's got nice moves in the post.
Yeah, he does.
Absher over Lewis. Lewis looking to feed the post to Grundy, and that ball deflected out of bounds by Dunford.
No, not today on my watch.
No, sir.
No, not today. Man, Dunford is so athletic. Plays long.
Lewis into Bruner. Bruner out to Absher. Don't give him any space. Grundy's going to pull from 3. Good for Grundy. Somerset leads 5-2 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Pretty shot from Grundy. Bottom of the sack.
Dunford looking over at Coach Dunbar for the signal. Looking at Simpson. And to Hutchinson. Hutchinson can create his own shot. Doesn't do that there. Gallagher Dumford. To Stevenson. Stevenson looking in the post. Simpson working hard in the post.
Boy, he is banging with Bartley.
Hutchinson over to Stevenson. Stevenson going to spin move up and off glass. No good. Bartley with the rebound, and Absher going to push things. Absher over to Lewis. Over to Bruner. Into Bartley. Bartley got power to his game. Back out to Absher. Absher going to reset things.
Says get.
Absher's got that Kinsley Molden range, I'll tell you. She does.
That's well said.
Bruner. And to Bartley. Bartley going to put a move on Simpson. Bartley up with the left hand off the glass. And good.
That was just physical.
You're going to see Caden Campbell come in off the bench, probably in D up on Bartley here momentarily. Hutchinson off glass, no good. Bartley with the rebound. Going to push it. Bruner, center of the floor, and out to Grundy. To Absher. Absher pump fakes. Not rushing things. Good patience by Coach Ryan Young's jumpers. Absher. Dumford pokes it away with the steal and is going to go up for the layup.
Dumford just picked his pocket.
A couple turnovers early in this one for Somerset. Josh Lewis is going to bring that across half court. Over to Grundy. Dumford applying some pressure. Bartley back on the box, challenging Simpson. Going to get a turnover and going to get a foul on Bruner. Kind of a
in-traffic foul. Well, if you're Coach Dunbar and you see Bartley doing that, you're going to tell your guy, hey, if he's going to keep banging into your chest like that, take charge.
Yeah, you can do that. Aiden Webb checking in for the Warriors. Gallagher getting a seat. Aiden Webb has come on the second half of the season and played really, really nice ball for Coach Dunbar. His coming out party was the game against Somerset Christian School at their place.
I say charge, offensive foul. Yeah, he certainly had a coming out party that night.
Webb at the free throw line, good.
Waited on the defense to come to him. I'm too open.
Jumpers lead 7-6 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 3:51 left in the first. Absher's going to bring it across the timeline. Stevenson giving the defensive assignment of Absher. Bartley with the ball, going to kick it back out to Grundy. Absher looking at Bartley, giving it to Bartley. Out to Grundy, the corner three, no good. And Simpson with the rebound up to Hutchinson, and Hutchinson's going to push the pace. Off glass and no good. Bartley with another rebound. That's at least 3 rebounds for Bartley early in this one.
You got it.
Bruner off glass, no good. And Aiden Webb with the rebound. He's going to push things. Back out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson shot fakes. May have got away with the double dribble.
Possibly.
But it wasn't called, so it didn't happen.
Rubbin's racing, boys.
That's right. Webb over to Stevenson. Stevenson trying to feed the post, and Bartley saw it coming.
Yeah.
And just good heads-up play from Bartley.
Great anticipation.
Absher is going to push the no good. Stevenson with the rebound. Both teams trying to settle in here.
Yeah.
Dumford to Hutchinson. Hutchinson left hand, no good. Offensive rebound, Hutchinson off glass, and good. The Citizens National Bank shot. Warriors take a lead, 8-7, their first lead of the night, I do believe.
Nice Rick Barker offensive rebound for Hutch.
Bruner's going to bring it across the timeline up to Grundy.
And you are correct, first lead for the blue and orange.
Bruner. Looking at Josh Lewis. Both teams playing hard defense. Both teams want to win this game.
Yeah, man.
Absher from way downtown, no good. And Bartley battling and doesn't get that, but offensive rebound and picks up a foul against Jarrett Simpson. It's going to be his team first.
That's Bartley's 4th rebound. That's a nice offensive putback to stay with it.
Yeah, he's making an early case for that player of the game. Bartley misses the first free throw attempt. Brock Stevens checking in for the Briar Jumpers, and Laneski waiting to check in for the shooter, Bartley. Stevens' brother played here at Southwestern, Josh.
Is that who?
Hunter Stevens.
Gotcha.
One of the best shooters in high school I ever watched.
Son, I'm telling you.
He could just drop it from about anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, man. He would lightning quick, too.
Aiden Webb setting it up over to Hutchinson. Simpson to Dunford. Dunford gives a look and out to Stevenson from the corner. No good. Rebound. Guess who?
Bartley. Got a handful of boards.
Yeah, and he averages 5 on the season, Josh. And he's at 5 already.
I'm done, Coach. I'm out. That's a nice work from the opening frame. That's a nice work for most people.
Grundy over to Absher and Bartley.
And he doesn't have it easy on the offensive end either. He's banging with Simpson.
Lewis. Ooh. And Dunford deflects that. Lewis. Lewis resetting things. Over to Grundy. Grundy's going to, there's a lot of contact. Something happened.
Blocking.
Going to call a block on Antoine Dunford.
His first, team second. Simpson has the other foul.
Leneski does, in fact, check in there at that foul. Giving Bartley a breather, I believe.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to take the ball out of bounds.
That's how you do this thing.
Brock Stevens, they say freshman, youngest guy's got to do that, so Brock gets the duties. Into Absher.
Cool, calm, and collected, man.
Lewis. Off the screen from Leneski. That's short. And I'm not certain I did. Okay, it's going to be Warrior ball.
You had Stevens begging for it on the left wing, had an open look, and that was a contested 3. That was not a good shot.
Cade Hudson checking in. He's younger brother to Connor Hudson, who played here at Southwestern as well. Cade's.
He can play.
Hey, Cade's coming on late this season for Coach Dunbar. Hutchinson over to Dunford. To Webb. Webb's going to challenge. Over to Hudson. Hudson at the Simpson from three-point range. Good.
Southwestern's first make from deep, and it's a big.
Well, Simpson can shoot from behind the arc.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's your first choice because his game is on the post because he's got nice post moves, but you'll take what you can get. 4-point lead for the Warriors.
That was dead center.
Oh, he's nice. Brock Stevens with the kick out to Grundy. Grundy from long range. And in and out. And that's going to be end of one. Somerset leads 11-7 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 25 years. Personalized services to meet your needs, whether that be in their office, over the phone, or on your computer. Call Entrust 606-676-0638. Get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit the Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Entrust, your mental health matters. Big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, Kentucky, for being the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. That series of photos that Hibby did with Air Dunford.
Sweet.
Dude.
Yeah, very nice.
Absolutely beautiful. Big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships. They work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any of their 5 Somerset locations or hit them up on Facebook, Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. Those photos were a thing of beauty.
They were very, very nice.
Dude. Nikki does a great job with those Don Franklin photos.
Somerset, Grundy, Leneski, Absher, Bruner, and Lewis. And for Southwestern, you got Hudson, Webb, Dunford, Hutchinson, and Simpson. Webb going to get it across half court. And kind of look at things. Southwestern trying to get Simpson into the flow. Well, I don't blame him. Kick back out to Hudson. Hudson over to Dunford. Back to Aiden Webb, sophomore.
Did you expect this pace?
I did not.
Didn't either.
I thought it'd be a little bit quicker.
More up and down.
Simpson shows fake, gets nice. Dunford up. Laneski, there's a lot of Laneski. Jump ball. There's a lot of Landon Laneski, and he causes some problems. I think what Southwestern's trying to do, Josh, is push the ball in the post, get the bigs for Somerset in a little bit of foul trouble, and that's just not happened yet. So we'll see. Bruner with the ball, feeds into Absher. Absher defended by Cade Hudson.
Sticky.
Bruner looking back at Absher. Absher wants it. Grundy going to drive and get some contact from Dunford, no call. Simpson with the rebound.
Somerset has gone cold after they made their first three.
Simpson out to Dunford. Dunford over to Hudson. Hudson to Webb. Nice pass back to Simpson for the finish. Good passing. Good things happen when you share the ball.
Absolutely. Share the basketball. Find the open man. Take it to the rim, son.
Grundy and Absher playing back and forth. Over to Lewis. And Lewis into Grundy. Grundy, physical player, going to give a fadeaway. And that's ricocheted off Simpson into Dunford's hand with the rebound. Dunford's going to bring it up. Dunford, the senior. Gets in no man's land. Back out to Hudson. Hudson from long range. No good. And Bruner's going to chase the rebound down. And passes ahead to Josh Lewis. No, stolen by Aiden Webb. It's the fourth turnover on the evening for Somerset. Webb going to push things. Webb out to Dunford. Nice pass. Extra pass to Hutchinson. No good. Webb with the rebound. Playing in the big boy land. Hutchinson says, I'll take it to the hoop. Under scoop. Nope. Webb with another rebound. Hudson will take a shot from behind the arc and drop it.
If at first you don't succeed, thou must try. Try again. 16-7. Lonshaw Realtor timeout taken. That was a nice couple looks for Southwestern. That was stout.
And what I took away from that, how much work was Aiden Webb doing on the glass?
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing in a big boy land.
Amongst the trees.
Amongst the trees. And that's something about Aiden Webb, sophomore, early in the season, didn't get a lot of minutes, but he has earned those minutes. And when he got the minutes, Coach Dunbar has had no choice but to keep playing the young man because he is playing very, very nice basketball.
That was a nice series. Multiple looks for the Blue and Orange as they extend that lead. 16-7, 5:43 to go, second quarter. Somerset won the first matchup in a barn burner. This went far from over, my friend.
So Ronshaw Realtor timeout there by the Briar Jumpers, their first. And Absher, averaging 17, yet to score, but Lewis over to Absher, hard screen.
Yeah, man.
Isaiah Lewis is checked in for the Briar Jumpers. Josh Lewis with the three, no good. Hutchinson with the rebound, up to Dunford. Dunford off glass, and we're going to call him for the charge.
That's big. That's his second, isn't it?
That is his second foul.
5:21 to go in the second quarter, and that is a game changer for Coach Dunbar. Dunford has to exit with his two fouls.
Stevenson's going to check back in, and Caden Campbell going to get his first action of the night, and Jarrett Simpson's going to take a break. Caden Campbell and Bartley, watch this action. This is going to be clash of the Titans down here.
Big on big.
It's going to be a game.
Whoop. That's a charge the other way. Guess who? Aiden Webb.
There's a charge on Josh Lewis.
Yeah, he was doing work. Webb set that up.
So we had a foul on our 5. We got a foul on Somerset's 5.
Well, you can see exactly why Aiden Webb has forced Coach Dunbar, not forced, made Coach Dunbar give him PT.
Absolutely.
Young man bust hump.
Cade Hudson out to Wyatt Stevenson. Caden Campbell. Aiden Webb. Zach Hutchinson with the ball. Looking at Caden Campbell. Caden Campbell posting, wanting it. Cade Hudson's going to look at Campbell, and ball deflects off Isaiah Lewis's foot, number 24. Isaiah Lewis, a senior on the squad.
Yeah, I'm just watching Bartley and Campbell go mano and mano.
Yeah, again, that's big boys.
As Bulls just just
big boy
banging each other.
Big boy battle.
Yeah.
And Coach Dunbar is going to bring Simpson back in, so he's going to go Twin Towers, if you will. Both of Southwestern's bigs in the game at the same time. Hudson trying to inbound the ball out to Webb. Webb and Lewis battle going on there.
It's good defense by Lewis.
And Webb going to force things that's just not there.
Yeah, he got himself in a situation where he picked up his dribble and didn't give it time. He had time, but forced one there. But credit the defense, sophomore Josh Lewis, the sticky defense.
And Josh Lewis is an excellent defender.
Yeah, man.
Bruner out to Absher. Absher looking for a shot. Back out to Isaiah Lewis for three. No good. And that's going to be off of Josh Lewis. Out of bounds to Southwestern.
Michael Gregg, Somerset has missed their last 6 from distance. Started out 1 of 1. Now 1 of.
Aiden Webb with the ball, bringing up Josh Lewis defending. That's another game within the game.
Yeah, man.
Webb going to penetrate, kick it to Simpson on the post. Simpson and Grundy. Simpson goes to work with the left hand. No good. Bartley with yet another Rick Barker rebound. Bartley with tried to screen. Grundy got the screen on Hudson. Lewis with the ball. Lewis with the, well, they got tied up.
Jump.
Stevenson and Lewis tied up.
And Stevenson had both paws on top of it. It's a good call by the officials.
Stevenson is Coach Dunbar's defensive stopper.
Officials letting him play. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, none.
Webb. Lewis defending. Got somebody called it the offensive. White 3, that's Stevenson.
Yeah. His first team second. 3:40 to go, second quarter. Dunford saddled with 2 fouls. Already relegated to the Coach Dunbar bench.
His first, team second.
Bruner going to bring it up. Out to Josh Lewis. To Absher. And they're going to get Aiden Webb for that one. It's going to be his first, team third.
Aiden
I think the official's telling Aiden Webb to cool it off a little bit.
Yeah. And he was looking for an explanation, I think, of what did I do, and didn't like it, threw the palms upward. And
the officials don't always give you an explanation.
No.
They might give you technical when you ask for an explanation. So you got to be careful with that.
Yeah, you do.
Tread lightly.
Very.
Bartley over to Lewis. Lewis, extra pass to Bruner. 3-point shot, no good.
There was a whistle there,
I was
right?
going to say there was a whistle.
What now? What are we doing
here? They called
here?
a foul on the 3-point attempt, I think.
Foul is on number 20, Aiden Webb, his second foul. Team fourth foul.
I hate to say this, but it's going to sound the way it sounds. Webb asked for that one for what he had done before. I mean, yeah.
Well, he's played very, very well.
Yeah.
But the aggressiveness is going to take him out of the contest with the 2 fouls.
And Coach Dunbar doesn't like it. And maybe so. That was a late whistle.
First free throw from Bruner, good.
But what I don't like is we've let them play for the better part of a quarter and a half, and now all of a sudden we're going to call it tight.
Well, I think they saw a few little things getting a little sideways. I'm trying to get this one under control. Bruner, 60% foul shooter, drops the first one and misses the second one. But he was fouled on a 3-point attempt, so he's going to get a third. Cade Hudson's going to come in and spell Aiden Webb. Aiden's played really, really well.
He has. That's unfortunate. And let's have another conversation, looking for an explanation from the official, rightfully so.
And that third attempt for Bruner, good. So 16-9. Warriors lead on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Hudson brings it across the timeline. Over to Simpson at the top. Stevenson to Hutchinson. Hutchinson into the post. Out to Hudson. Hudson going to challenge. Back out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson stops right inside the free throw line. No good. And Grundy gets the rebound. And he's going to push things. And Grundy takes it right to the basket for the Citizens National Bank shot. 16-11 Warriors lead.
That is Somerset's first field goal in this quarter.
Yeah, they needed that. Hudson challenges Lewis with the block.
Nice defense.
Again, Lewis can play deep.
Absolutely can. Had help there. Nice one from another Briar jumper.
So I'll say this in a minute about Lewis's D. Hudson with the inbounds to Campbell. Campbell out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson asking for the screen. He gets it. And the shot's blocked by Bartley. Bartley's played a whale of a first half.
He really has.
Stevenson looking into Campbell. To Hutchinson. Shows, stops, pops. No good. Bruner with the rebound. Somerset doesn't waste any time. They get the ball and they go. Bruner shows fake, goes in and gets the basket.
Well, after a dreadful cold spell, Somerset back-to-back buckets. You go with a couple free throws. 16-13, one-possession ball game. How about them jumpers? Clawing back into it.
Yeah, they're not going to give up. It's going to be a good contest. Simpson with the move to the paint. Hudson. Out to Hutchinson.
And Coach Young coaching up his jumpers.
Stevenson to Hutchinson. Southwestern being deliberate here, taking their time.
Yeah.
Simpson working on Grundy. Wanting the ball, got the ball. Go to work. Stevenson resets things. Simpson wants it back. Give it to him. Reward the man on the post when he's working.
I'm working down here.
He's working. He's got his lunch pail and everything.
I got that arm up. Throw it up.
Hudson to Hutchinson.
Yeah, Southwestern is incredibly deliberate.
To Stevenson. Off glass and good.
Patient basketball rewarded. A nice reverse.
Bruner. Going to bring it across the timeline over to Josh Lewis. Absher still looking for a bucket. Absher, no good. That's tipped back in by Bartley. There's you another rebound.
He got
offensive rebound.
8 rebounds.
Rick Barker rebound and a 2. Bartley doing man's work tonight.
Yes.
Hutchinson calling for Hudson to come get it. Hudson's got it. Out to Stevenson. To Hudson. Playing a little weave basketball here. Maybe home for one. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Back out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson is going to get he's going to get fouled a block on Bruner. That's a 50-50 call.
That will be second on Josh. A little bit of foul trouble for Somerset here late second quarter. Of course, Somerset with Dumford and
Webb I think,
with 2.
Laneski and Stevens. Brock Stevens checking in. Brock, a freshman. Laneski, another senior on Coach Ryan Young's squad. Hudson with the ball. Out to Simpson. Back into Hutchinson. Hutchinson going to try to go. Laneski says no, sir. And Laneski throws a half-court shot. No good at the half. Coach Dunbar's Warriors lead 18-15 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
This. It's there for down payment assistance, low down, no down payments, closing cost assistance, grant programs. Typically, there's no local point of contact for a secondary market loan. We're changing that whole process. That way, there's someone here to guide you through from application to clear to close and everything in between.
Best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $5.99. Mix and match any 2 full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. Hardee's Original Bag, loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
It's a great time to get your new F-150 at Alton Blakely Ford. The Ford F-150 redefines working remotely. There's a desk inside the cab, a tailgate work surface out back, and available Pro Power onboard to plug in what you need. Tough this smart can only be called F-150. And right now, get a no-charge leather package upgrade on every purchase of an F-150 XLT at Alton Blakely Ford.
We're back here at the Wigwam of Southwestern, where the Warriors lead 18-15 over the Somerset Briar Jumpers in a very slow-paced defensive battle.
Deliberate,
but like a heavyweight boxing match. We talked about we went to break, Josh. This feels like a playoff type atmosphere, a tournament type.
It does.
Where possessions matter, and you got a couple Warriors got into some foul trouble, and that's something to kind of watch out for. But a really nice first half. Both teams far from over.
Certainly.
But I think both teams, thought they'd put up more points on the board here in the first half.
Well, I ask you, surprised by the pace? Definitely surprised. Athletically, both of these teams got athletes can get up and down the floor and try to maintain that pace. And you see it as an 11-7 basketball game at the end of one. Southwestern winning the opening quarter. Somerset winning the second quarter as they won the second quarter 8-7. It's 18-15 at the half. And you mentioned it during our break there, and we talked about it in the girls' game. Districts next week, region in 2 weeks. There's going to be multiple girls' games that are going to be in the 40s that you're going to have to find a way to gut out a W and live to fight again. And you absolutely know that it's going to happen that same way for the boys. Region tournaments at Lincoln, if I'm not mistaken. That is a difficult gym to play in. It is loud. That both of these teams want to make noise in that region tournament. You're going to have a game just like this in 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what is also key is rebounding.
Yeah, man.
And in that first half, I think Somerset won the rebounding battle.
Absolutely.
Got some bonus possessions there. Otherwise, the lead would be larger for Southwestern.
Good point.
Scoring in the first half, Zach Hutchinson with 2, Wyatt Stevenson with 2, Antoine Dunford has 2, Cade Hudson off the bench with 3, Aiden Webb has 2, and Jarrett Simpson has 7 to lead all scorers. For Brian Young's Briar Jumpers, Josh Bruner with 4, Josh Lewis with 2, Cole Grundy with 5, and Jacob Bartley with 4, and that's it. So you mentioned the rebounding. It is slim. You mentioned the rebounding. You were keeping track of Bartley's rebounding. I think he was up to 8.
I got him at 8.
8 in the first half.
I feel like that's fairly close. And you mentioned in the opening quarter he averages 5 rebounds a game.
Yes,
well,
sir.
he's well north of that. Yeah. If you're counting rebounds as points, Jacob Bartley's got a fighting shot at this one tonight.
Absolutely.
He's been a rebounding machine.
And for what it's worth, he's certainly making a case for player of the game.
Absolutely.
That we do give out.
Offense, defense, either way you want to go.
Yeah, he's in play.
While you're talking about that, and we talked about the aggressive play of Aiden Webb, put him in that category as well for the Blue and Orange, how well he played defensively, offensively as well. And it's a tight ball game as we expected it would be.
It certainly is. Aiden Absher averages 17 on the season, yet to score a point.
That's big.
That is huge. Wyatt Stevenson drawing the assignment on Aiden. And Zach Hutchinson averaging 17 on the season, leading scorer for Southwestern. He's got 2.
Yeah.
So, both these teams, Southwestern's averaging 65 points a game. They're well below their average on pace, well below that. Somerset averaging 57. Again, well below that average. So something's going to give.
Yeah.
Some of these shots are going to start to fall, but it's been a defensive struggle for both teams. Again, tournament-type atmosphere. Both coaches, I think, are pleased with the effort that they see from both teams. Are playing physical. This is what tournament basketball looks like. This is what you want going into the tournament.
Absolutely. And both, I mentioned it earlier, both of these teams want to make noise in that region tournament coming up in 2 weeks. And this is, I'm going to steal your term, it's a calibration match to find out where you are after all this long regular season, to find out where you are going into the second season, the most important season beginning next week.
And another thing about calibrating, Josh, Southwestern's already dropped one to Somerset at their place.
Yeah, it's true.
For bragging rights, you don't want to drop them both.
Absolutely.
You want to split at least. So Southwestern showing that fight in this first half, wanting to do that. Dunford with 2 early fouls, had to sit a lot of the first half.
He did.
He'll be back on the floor. How long can he play without getting in foul trouble? And, of course, Aiden Webb, like you mentioned, his 2 fouls. He certainly came in and played big, but he got those 2 fouls. You got to keep your composure. This game has a potential to get a little chippy. We saw a little bit of it earlier.
We did, yeah.
And so far, officials done a nice job keeping that under wraps. But emotions are high in these type of atmospheres and crosstown games. Again, postseason implications tonight, there's not any. Not at all. Just bragging rights and, again, getting tuned up for the matches that matter the most.
Absolutely, certainly. 47th and 48th district tournaments beginning next week. Rick Barker and Gabi Realty and Auction. Names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Gabi Realty and Auction has 49 years service in the real estate and auction business, and they are ready to put that to work for you. Go online, GabiRealty.com, for more information. Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate, it's Ron Shaw with the Wyckoff Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property that they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw, 606-271-0774, or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Wyckoff Realtors Ford Brothers. Third quarter on the other side. Lake Cumberland Sports.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $5.99. Mix and match any 2 full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. Hardee's Original Bag. Loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
Back here at the Wigwam, second half action, just about 20 seconds away. Talking here as we were on break. Somerset, if you're Somerset and Coach Ryan Young, you want to get Hayden Absher a look at the basket. You know, he's had a tough time getting a look. He's a volume scorer that can, across this half court, he's in range, so I look for him to certainly get things going. And for Southwestern, I look for them to continue to try to feed the pain of Jarrett and get Jarrett Simpson the work in the post, because he's got some nice moves. And of course, Aiden Webb going to get the start here in the second half for Southwestern. It's Stevenson, Webb, Dunford, Simpson, and Hutchinson. I think we're waiting on the stripes.
We are.
For Somerset, it's Bruner, Absher, Bartley, Grundy, and Lewis.
This is the second time in 2 weeks I've seen a game delayed at the half, waiting on the officials.
You know what it is? The officials are giving payback for how long they had to wait to get this game started. That's exactly what's happening.
Somebody go get them.
That's just what it is. They're giving payback. Give them a tee, Ron Shaw. Give them a tee.
Literally, this is the second time in 2 weeks that I've seen officials not get back to the floor when they need to get back to the floor. Last week, I think it was a case of they didn't blow the horn when they needed to, but I heard the horn multiple times, and you have heard it.
Coach Stephen Butcher is going to get them. That's when your principal goes after you, you're in trouble.
That's not a good look.
No. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. 18-15 as we get set to start the third when the Stripes get back out.
But now if they were getting paid by the hour, they may have thought the game should be over by now.
And just like last week, a round of applause when they enter.
Well, there they go. Maybe the concession stand was that good. I hear it is good.
Well,
I hear it's good.
You can never go wrong with walking taco.
We're back. Grundy going to inbound the ball to Absher. And Absher is going to go to work. Stevenson on Absher. Hard screen from Bartley. Absher challenges Simpson. No good. And hard, boy, that's going to be Southwestern ball. But Grundy and Dunford getting physical for the rebound. Neither one of them could come up with it. Simpson going to inbound.
Well, Grundy can afford that as he has not committed a foul. Dunford, not so much.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, man.
Well, about to Hutchinson. Look, Simpson going to work against Bartley.
It's big boy basketball done. Don't come in here with that weak stuff. Nothing.
Dunford looking to challenge against Grundy. No good. Grundy with the rebound. Dunford a little upset at himself coming back down the floor.
Is that what that smack was?
I think so.
Yeah.
Bruner over to Grundy to Absher. Absher look at Grundy working the post. Grundy. Bartley out to Grundy. Grundy going to pull from three, no good. Bartley with yet another rebound. But they're going to call him for the foul, I do believe.
Just the first in my book on
I don't
Bartley.
know. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. We don't know what he did there, but it's a foul nonetheless.
I think I saw the official indicate maybe a push to get some separation to get the rebound against.
Is that what it was? Ryan Young's asking
Dunford.
for an explanation.
And I don't blame him. The coach deserves that.
Yeah. He didn't see it.
Why that and not other things that we have seen? That is the mystery.
Aiden Webb brings it across half court into Simpson. Simpson's going to turn and face. And out to Stevenson. Into Simpson again, and it's going to be stolen away. Good. Bartley continues just to play big boy basketball.
That's impressive.
He has had a nice night.
Didn't get the call on the offensive end or the defensive end.
Yep. Didn't hang his head.
Yeah, didn't hang his head and come up and made a play on the other side.
Absher with the open look. And you don't see that often. He missed the open look. Bartley with yet another rebound. Bruner from behind the arc, no good. Bartley trying to go for it. And we got jump ball.
3-3 is everywhere.
Yeah, does 3-3 play football? Because if he doesn't, he should.
I'm pretty sure he does, yeah.
Does he?
Yeah,
he should. I don't know. Somebody from Somerset needs to let us know. He should be played.
I'm pretty sure. Of course, we are busy on Friday night.
We are kind of busy on the south end of town.
About 99% sure that he does.
To Stevenson. Stevenson looking in the post. Simpson wanting the ball. They want some fouls on Bartley. Hutchinson from long range. Good.
Nice shot. You mentioned Hutchinson trying to get going.
Yeah, he averages 17 a game. That's up to 5 now. And Dunford got to be careful. Grundy's going to challenge and get blocked by Simpson. Josh Lewis from 3, no good. Dunford Grundy had the ball ricochet off his hand out of bounds. So Southwestern basketball. 21-15 Warriors lead on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 5:40 left on the clock here in the third quarter. Webb across the timeline. Lewis defending him. Stevenson.
Is that not a walk?
I don't think he stepped. I saw what you saw, but I don't think he moved. Ball got hung up on his hip. Webb. Dunford is going to pull it. No good. And Webb, again, battling for rebound. Doesn't get that one. Grundy down with that. Bruner's going to challenge and miss that one. Dunford with the rebound. Up to Stevenson. Stevenson's going to challenge off glass. No good. With the foul, I assume, will be on Aiden Absher. It is on Absher, his first.
It is indeed.
Team second foul. And Ryan Young's going to call timeout.
Hey, Ron Shaw, Realtor. Timeout. The name to know when you or friends and family are buying and selling real estate. Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors. Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of its clients, no matter the size or value of the property they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw, 606-271-0774, or email him at ronshaw45 at gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. This spring, when you get tired of battling weeds and overgrown grass, Promo Lawn Service is going to be here to tackle your yard so you can relax and enjoy a beautiful yard. They offer expert mowing, trimming, edging, hedge trimming, and even specialized yard treatments to keep your lawn looking its absolute best. Promo Lawn Service, your lawn's MVP. Call today for a free quote and experience the difference. Promo Lawn Service.
I like the name.
Absolutely.
Promo.
They do great work. Can my yard start growing, please? It means winter's over. Please, start growing.
You want your yard to start growing?
I'm tired of winter. Period. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out.
I agree.
Don't get me started.
Wyatt Stevenson toed the line for 2. First shot, no good.
I was done after the first snowstorm.
Stevenson, a 78% foul shooter. Team leader in that category. Second, nothing but net.
Neither team has shot well, but you credit both teams' defenses because they have absolutely flat got after one another.
Bruner across the timeline finds Absher. Stevenson on the defensive Absher. Bartley with the screen. Caden Campbell there and going to get the foul.
Got him with the body. His first, team first. And can I just say, I love to watch Coach Ryan Young do what he does on the jumper sideline. He's active with the hands, up and down. And wear you out watching him. Does a great job.
Bartley to Absher from long range, no good. Simpson with the rebound. Up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson's going to push the pace, take it right at Bartley. Off glass and good. And Hutchinson can just contort his body in all kinds of ways. And you saw that right there off glass. The Citizens National Bank shot. Bartley in the post. Him and Caden Campbell going at it. It's a matchup to watch.
Hutch had 2 at the half, now 5 in the quarter.
Bartley with the spin and a lot of contact, no call.
Reckless abandon for his young body.
Stevenson is with the turnover, and Bartley's going to go up off glass and good. They get Hutchinson with the block. So that's going to be the first on Hutchinson, team second. Bartley with the basket.
Foul is on number 1, Zach Hutchinson.
Hutchinson a little worse for the wear, and you at the big junior rolling at you, you could see him setting up to take that charge and sacrifice the body, and didn't work out in his favor. That's got a nice take from 3-3.
Kudos to Hutchinson for attempting to stand in front of 3-3.
Oh, yeah.
Free throw good to complete the traditional and one opportunity there.
And Bartley, well-deserved dap from Coach Young as he takes a breather on the Somerset bench. Young man sacrificed the body on the hardwood, doing what he needs to do.
Campbell over to Simpson. Simpson steps back behind him, going to throw it away. Lewis, that defense again, off glass, good. Mentioned his defensive prowess earlier, that paid off there. Stevenson out to Campbell. Hutchinson from long range, no good. Stevenson with the offensive rebound and the basket, good.
Why falling?
Dunbar going to call for the 30-second timeout. The Ron Shaw Realtor timeout here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Make your next event unforgettable with Sassy Spoon Catering. They specialize in crafting fresh, great-tasting food that will delight your guests, from elegant wedding receptions to dynamic corporate events, intimate parties to casual picnics and productive business luncheons. Sassy Spoon Catering has the perfect menu to elevate your occasion. Let them handle the food so you can focus on the fun. Call Sassy Spoon Catering today and taste the difference. That's the wonderful folks at Sassy Spoon Catering. 26-20. Southwestern still pacing their cross-town foes. Girl-boy doubleheader. Lady Warriors winning game 1. Fellas trying to get the double. over in town foe Somerset. Back to the call. Here's Michael Gray.
Brock Stevens across the timeline over to Lewis. Lewis to Grundy. Hayden Webb all over Grundy. Stevens over to Lewis. Into Lineski. Too high. And a turnover. Not what Coach Ryan Young wanted there.
No.
Hutchinson. To Campbell.
Bartley's breather's about over. Dunford's is as well.
Webb with the open three. Good.
Money. Straight cash money for Webb. Set the feet, squared the shoulders, dropped it. Pretty shot.
Hayden Absher still scoreless. I told you there at the break I thought he'd be in double figures, I think, before the night's over, but
yeah,
he's got to go to work. Josh Lewis, Absher. Stevenson following him to the locker room.
My memory serves. Largest lead is 9. It's back to there.
Lineski. Over to Grundy. Grundy going to pull a three. No good. Webb with the rebound. That's a handful for him as well. Hey. I'm going to call Brock Stevens for the foul.
His first team third. 2:05 left in the third.
Lineski checking out and Bartley checking back in. So I don't see Somerset go Twin Towers often, and I wonder why they don't do that, because with both their bigs, well, they're both forwards, so I say that. Simpson out to Dunford. Dunford from three.
Right at home. Southwestern 3 for 3 from distance. They made their last 4 from beyond the arc.
That helps.
Yes, it does.
Bruner across the timeline. Southwestern's lead ballooned to 12. Biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, man.
Stevens. Bartley wants the ball. Hutchinson kicks it out of bounds. Adam Markham going to check in for Southwestern. Markham, a junior, averages 5 points a game.
94 seconds left in the third. Warriors have increased that lead to 12.
Bartley to Absher. Webb on Absher.
Big screen.
That's the only kind. Bruner challenges, dribbles it off his foot. And they call Hutchinson with the foul. His second, team third. Home crowd didn't like that call, but again, usually on all the calls, half the crowd likes it and half the crowd don't. Just the way it is. Inbound to Grundy. Grundy pump fakes and partially blocked by Simpson.
Wow.
And they battle under the basket. Foul on somebody.
It's going to be on Bartley.
It's going to be on Bartley.
Yeah, Simpson took a shot in the back. I was going to say, okay, we get what I felt like was a ticky-tack foul on Hutchinson, and then you've got Bartley coming in, storming in, looking for that rebound, and Simpson was set, making it into the back of his head. Pretty obvious foul.
Hayden Webb.
Second on Bartley.
Hutchinson challenges, pulls from three, no good. And Simpson's holding, I think, going to get called for that.
That's a good call.
Yeah, the ball's going to go against Jarrett Simpson, his second, team fourth. So both teams with 4 fouls. Next one's going to draw 2-shot penalty.
Maybe that's how Somerset gets back into it.
Just a minute to go here, so they'll reset in the fourth quarter. Stevens looks and just kind of wish he could take that back.
Yeah.
It's a mental miscue. It happens.
Another turnover.
Dunford challenges, crossover, out to Markham from three, no good. Stevens gets a rebound. He's going to push it up to Absher. Absher's going to challenge. Reverse layup, good. He's got his first basket of the night. Dunford going to pull from three-point range. Basket is good. His second three of the quarter. 35-22, the lead for Southwestern.
That was more like what I expected. An exchange of baskets getting up and down.
Absher just can't find a shot. Absher gets the two.
Nice take by Absher. Nicely done by Hutchinson to stay off him and not pick up a late foul. That was a nice take.
And the jumper is 24.
Into 3. Southwestern lead 35-24. Fourth quarter awaits.
Be sure to watch our next Wings and Rings video game of the week, and that will be the high school football coaches preview show on Lake Cumberland Sports. Yes, we still got baseball and softball coming your way, but no videos of baseball and softball. Check out our website, lakecumberlandsports.com, and go visit our friends at Buffalo Wings and Rings. They do such great food, such delicious food, and we appreciate our relationship with the great folks at Buffalo Wings and Rings. Wings created your way, always fresh and never frozen burgers. Thank you, Buffalo Wings and Rings. Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine. Athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to professional. Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, their goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. They're proud to support local athletes by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High School, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. That's Lake Cumberland Orthopedics Sports Medicine. 35-24 Southwestern. Still pacing. They're crosstown foes, the Somerset Briar Jumpers. Both teams on a 3-game winning streak coming into tonight. Both teams setting at 14 wins on the season. Back with the call here in the fourth. Here's Michael Grant.
Thank you, sir. Southwestern, Stevenson, Simpson, Dumford, Webb, and Hutchinson. For Somerset, Absher, Grundy, Bruner, Bartley, and Lewis. Josh Lewis. And Aiden Webb's going to get the foul, trying to fight through the screen. That's his third foul, team first.
Well, Bartley certainly knows how to set a screen.
Again, you're going to set them good.
Mean them.
And he does. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, 3-3 has played well for the purple and gold.
I respect it.
Absolutely, brother.
Bruner to Lewis.
It's part of the game, man.
Absolutely. Everybody does it.
Absolutely.
Only the best do it well.
He does.
Bruner, shot fake, out to Absher.
Bartley begging for it down low.
Grundy, over to Bruner. Absher. Bartley still fighting, still wanting the ball.
Walk.
Turnovers, Briar Jumpers. I've got them with 6.
I was going to say, I had them at 4, and I didn't think that was right. So,
I got them at 6. Southwestern with 4. Webb. Over to Hutchinson. And Simpson is going to throw it away. So now they got 5.
They have 5.
They're just talking about it.
That's your
that is not
update.
That is not what we were asking them to do. Bruner with the ball, going across the timeline. And almost threw it away. Absher takes and challenges. Webb with the steal.
Wow.
And Absher with the basket.
What happened? Technical? Webb got the foul, and I think he got teed as well. Yep.
Wyatt Stevenson, we have a technical foul on Mr. Aaron Webb.
The foul goes against Stevenson. Technical goes against Webb. That will be his 4th.
Stevenson with his 2nd foul.
Officials are discussing it.
Who had the technical?
Webb.
And then Stevenson had the foul.
Stevenson got the initial foul, and Webb was talking. That's a 50-50 fall, and Somerset got the benefit of that one, I feel like, anyway. There was a
first free throw from Absher is good.
That'll be a 3rd team foul.
Second free throw good.
Well,
this is not what you want if you're Coach Dunbar. You don't want to let the opposing team get back in it like this.
And I said it in the 3rd. You mentioned it was only a minute to go, and Somerset trying to claw back in this game to find a way, maybe getting to the foul line. Well, Absher just helped that cause. 35-29 Somerset.
I need your help. I've got 2 team fouls for Southwestern, but the scoreboard has 3. What am I missing?
You got Stevenson with 2?
Yes.
Hutch with 2?
Yep.
Dumford 2?
That shot off. We'll get it in a minute. Dunford with the rebound. Dunford's going to push tempo over to Cade Hudson. It's wide open. He's going to take it and drop it.
Money. Oh, this place got loud.
Can't blame the young man. You give him the shot, he's going to take it, and he drops it. Absher over to Grundy. Grundy's going to penetrate back to Josh Lewis. Lewis penetrates. He's going to go up and get the foul. Home crowd don't like it. Foul's on Cade Hudson, his first. And they say team fourth, but I'm still missing one. But
I got Webb with 4, Simpson with 2, Campbell with 1.
Yeah, Campbell. Yeah, I do too. I don't know where that. I'm not certain that they have 4, but I'm going to go with it because that's what the scoreboard has. First free throw from Lewis is no good. Lewis, 81% foul shooter, top on the team in that category. He misses his first free throw.
And keeping stats at the correct score is not your thing. Randall D. Turpin, CPA scoreboard.
I like it.
Randall D. Turpin.
Second attempt, good.
Yeah, I don't know where we're off.
38-30, Warriors lead on that Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Stevenson up to Simpson. Simpson over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson going to challenge. Bartley says no, sir, but he picks up a foul in the process.
Should be his third. This is the first team foul, 6:06 to go in the fourth.
Okay.
I feel like this one is going to be called tight down the stretch.
Yeah.
Very tight.
So I had Somerset with 2, and that must what I did. I must have give one of Somerset's fouls to, or one of Southwestern's fouls to Somerset. There's some conversation over there at the Somerset bench. Hutchinson going to get toe the line. First attempt, no good. Hutchinson, a 76% foul shooter. And Bartley's going to sit down with his 3 foul. Landon Lineski. Lineski, a phenomenal goalie on the soccer pitch.
Well, I was going to say, can we appreciate the young man's hair?
Oh, certainly.
He's got great hair. Somerset taking the Ron Shaw Realtor. Timeout. Stressed, anxious, depressed?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services. They can get services started today. Entrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call, 606-676-0638, or visit their website at entrust-healthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters. A big thank you to Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships being the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. Be sure to be watching our Facebook page next week for awesome Nick Hibbert photographs from this crosstown rivalry matchup. Girls in Game 1, fellas in the nightcap. Check out them on Facebook, Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family, or swing by and see them at any one of their 5 Somerset locations. That's Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships.
Bruner going to bring the ball across midcourt stripe. Zach Hutchinson defending him. Stevenson makes the steal attempt. It's going to get called for the foul, and that's going to be the 5th. And now free throws are going to factor into this one.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, you can almost feel it coming. And the officials realize, like, we're going to have to get ahead of this thing and start calling it tight.
There is a lot of time left, Josh. To be in a bonus with 5:58, that's not good. First free throw from Absher is good.
And he's about to shoot his Briar jumpers right back into this contest.
Well,
an 8-point lead.
The kind of stroke this young man has, you don't want him calibrating that at the free throw line.
No.
If you're Southwestern. If you're Somerset, that's exactly what you want.
And his shoe game for us old schoolers, a la Sean Kemp back in the day. How about that jumper defense?
Timeout, Southwestern.
Southwestern will take the Ron Shaw Realtor. Timeout. The name to know when you or your friends or family buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weikert Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property that they are selling. Contact Ron Shaw, 606-271-0774, or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weikert Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron, a little predisposed on PA here this evening, doing a great job, does a lot of great things for this community. And Somerset chipping away at what was a 12-point Southwestern lead. Michael Gregg now stands at 7.
Somerset with a full court pressure.
First time we've seen that tonight.
We call Absher with the foul, his second, team second. See, fouls they're not in trouble. Absher with his wrist tape or thumb. I heard he's got to have surgery in the offseason is what I heard. I'm not sure how accurate that is. Stevenson going to turn it over on the sideline.
Ran out of real estate. Nice.
Turnover battle tied at 6 now.
Nice heavy defense by the purple and gold.
Warriors 7-point lead, 39-32. 5:49 on the clock remaining. Grundy inbounds to Absher.
And you can just feel Somerset's coming.
Oh, and Southwestern's got to be careful in the D because fouls are going to put them at the charity stripe. Lewis going to pull the trigger from long range. Good.
Splash. Big shot for Lewis.
4-point ball game.
Yes, it is.
Hutchinson going to go in and going to hit it off the side of the backboard. Lineski with the board.
That's not a good shot.
Absher.
Whoop, whoop.
Hudson with the steal. That's a big steal. Stevenson is going to have a shot at him. Absher is going to pick up his third. Team third.
5:12 to go. Still okay for Coach Jones.
And Wyatt Stevenson, again, the team leader in free throw percentage at the charity stripe.
Somerset trailed by as much as 12, and you mentioned it's a 4-point ball game.
First shot from Stevenson. Good.
Wyatt trying to get some back. Bartley returns. Purple and gold.
Second free throw from Stevenson. Good.
It's pretty.
41-35. Warriors lead on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
5 minutes to go.
Bartley off to Lewis. Lewis going to pull from behind the arc. No good. And Dunford's going to dribble through some pressure over to Stevenson. Stevenson just trying to get out of trouble. Hutchinson over to Hudson. Out to Simpson, who pulls from 3. Simpson from 3-point range.
Extra pass. Bang! And Southwestern answers back. Coach Young taking the full Cronshaw Realtor timeout as Southwestern goes back to a 9-point lead at 4:42 to go in fourth. Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Pat Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedics Sports Medicine. Athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional at Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, their goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. They're proud to support local athletes by serving esteemed physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High School, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. That's Lake Cumberland Orthopedics Sports Medicine. Keeping stats and the correct score is important. Players, coaches, and fans, the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. That Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard reads Southwestern 44, Somerset 35, 4:42 to go in the fourth. And as Michael Gregg mentioned, Somerset is in the bonus, and they have been there since 5:58 in this quarter.
Yeah, and they still have one foul to give before they're in the bonus. On the other side of things, Grundy with the ball, looking for Cutter. Absher trying to get to Bartley. It's going to be off the foot of Stevenson. It's going to stay with Somerset.
Again, can we appreciate Absher's kicks? Like, I know I'm dating myself when I pull out a Sean Kemp reference, and I probably shouldn't pull out Sean Kemp reference.
I know who you're talking about.
But, like, those shoes remind me
I'm not sure. My
of
son,
kicks that I used to have.
My son would know. I don't know if those are Jason Tatum's or what they are, but Bartley over to Lewis. Grundy is going to pull the trigger from behind the arc. Good.
Pretty shot. Wasn't set, elevated to get over the defense and dropped it.
Hutchinson feed the post to Dunford. Dunford waits on it, off the glass and good. 46-38. Extends the lead back out to 8. Bartley on the post. Going to work against Simpson. Bartley off glass, no good. Rebound, Dunford. Dunford's going to push things up to Stevenson. Stevenson is going to pick up a foul from Bruner. That's an important foul because that's the 4th team.
That will be the 3rd on Bruner. And Somerset on the offensive end was looking for the foul and felt like they should have got it, honestly.
Stevenson good on the first attempt.
And officials have let the bigs down low do what they do and be physical.
I like it.
So
bigs life is our life. Let them work.
Yeah.
Second attempt for Stevenson's good. 48-38. Lead back out to 10.
Crew's done a good job.
Bruner over to Bartley. We need a nickname for Bartley. He's earned it tonight. And we got a foul on Wyatt Stevenson. His 4th.
His 4th, yeah. And more free throws for the Somerset Briar Jumpers. The sophomore Josh Lewis toes the strike.
Lewis, again, leading free throw shooter for Somerset at 81%. First attempt from Lewis. Bottom.
Well, I'm going to date myself again in a reference to Dennis Rodman, the worm, with all the rebounds that Bartley had. I've got him at 10.
At least.
Does the dirty work. Plays physical.
He has done a lot of work.
Gets in your head, man.
Second attempt good. Nothing but net. 40-48. Somerset close lead to 8. Webb up to Dunford. Avoid the trap, and Bruner just picked up his 4th foul.
3:32 to go in the 4th. That is a big 4th foul.
And that's team 5th, so both teams shooting the rest of the way. It's probably going to take us a few minutes to get these last 3.5 minutes played, Josh.
It's been the story of the night, brother.
Yeah.
It's been the story of the night, man.
Dunford, his first attempt. Good.
I ain't got anywhere to be.
And it's good company. What are you going to do? Good company.
Indeed. I'm excited about next week, man.
I am too.
We've been separated far too long.
Second attempt from Dunford, good.
We were supposed to work one in the middle, and then Mother Nature got in the way, as she has a lot.
Mother Nature has been cankerous this season.
Yeah, she's been unkind to everyone.
Bartley working for the ball. To Absher. Absher over to Brock Stevens from 3. No good. Grundy with the offensive rebound. He's fighting for it.
Wow.
They're going to call a foul on probably Hudson, it looks like, from the way the... Yep, Cade Hudson, his second, and that's going to be free throws for Somerset.
Well, every time Somerset get it workable, Southwestern gets a couple baskets to go back up by 9. By 10 is where it's at now. By 8, Somerset got it to within 4.
Grundy's first attempt, no good.
Jumpers are trying to get back there. These teams got after each other defensively tonight. It has been what you wanted in a crosstown rivalry matchup.
Absolutely. Second attempt, no good. Simpson couldn't get it. Bartley with the board. Bartley too hard. And that's going to stay with Somerset. And that was all Jacob Bartley. He just
literally just took it away from the board.
Yeah.
Just give me that. Man, he's played possessed tonight. You think 33 is ready for the district tournament next week?
I think he's ready.
Let's go, coach. Let's play tonight.
Absher step back 3. Good.
You called it perfectly, Michael Gray. Step back 3. Oh, that's unconscious.
Nah, he is a shooter.
Dude.
Pure scorer. Dunford, left hand, getting trapped.
Oop.
Called a timeout before he walked. That was a good call, Antoine Dunford.
Yeah. Of course, Antoine, one of 2 Southwestern seniors, honored before this one tonight. Jonas Gallagher, the other Southwestern senior, coming out to give his teammate a little little dap, 2 seniors for Southwestern. You got 4 seniors for the purple and gold, that being Josh Bruner, Bryson Purcell, and Isaiah Lewis. 4 seniors, and again, a great senior night festivities in between the girls and boys games. Again, I'm looking forward to next week, man. District tournament time next week, special time of the year, man.
Tuesday night, we got a doubleheader. Southwestern and Macquarie Central at 6. Somerset Christian and Wayne County at 8. And then we've got a night off, and we got Thursday, the girls' championship.
Yeah.
Southwestern against, we assume Wayne County.
We would assume so.
And then Friday night, if one of these local teams can win, we'll be back there Friday.
Certainly will.
We certainly hope that's the case.
The 47th side of it for the boys, Pulaski County, Casey County, Tuesday night. And then Somerset versus Rockcastle County on Wednesday. That game will be an absolute war.
When we got the night off, so I say we go.
If you're ready to see one, you're going to see one Wednesday night between Somerset and Rock. They do not like each other.
Simpson out to Hutchinson. Dunford. Somerset, sense of urgency, you can tell, is there. Dunford walked with it.
He did.
But they called the foul first. That's going to go against Grundy.
Is his first?
Yeah. You say they don't like each other. I happened to watch, I guess it was the Huddle fan, Rock and Somerset at their place at Rock.
Yeah.
That was some fireworks at the end.
That was ugly.
First attempt from Dunford, good. Dunford showing up big at the charity stripe. He's a perfect 5 of 5 here in the fourth quarter.
And nobody does student sections, nobody does loud better than Somerset. It's intimate, it's loud, everyone's on top of you. I won't argue. That's a hostile atmosphere, and Somerset wanting to...
Stevenson must have blood on his jersey or something. Just sent him off the floor and just going to see the trainer.
And again, Michael Gray, that's an opening round matchup where the loser is done.
Yeah.
That's it. If you don't win in the opening round, you're not going to the region. You're done. Hanging them up.
Second attempt from Dunford, hard. And Brock Stevens with a rebound. Stevens waves Absher off and says, I'll bring it up the floor.
He's cool, calm, and collected as a freshman.
Steal by and Brock Stevens gets the foul.
That's a good foul because Dunford was getting ready to send it in, Conrad.
Brock Stevenson, his second. At the line for 2 is once again Mr. Antoine Dunford.
Antoine Dunford making a living at the charity stripe here in the fourth quarter.
Seems a little frustrated for him.
I think the official must have said something to him about the dunk attempt or dunk there after the foul. First attempt good.
In the game is number 1, Josh Bruner.
Josh Bruner checking back in with his 4 fouls.
It's back to 9 for blue and orange.
Second attempt from Antoine Dunford, short. And Aiden Absher's going to pick it up. He's already used his dribble, but he used it again. That's all right. Josh Lewis with the ball. And deflected by Gallagher to Simpson. Up to Gallagher. Dunford trails. And has the basket.
The runner! From 2 steps inside the lane.
I'm going to need, turnover. Hutchinson's going to get fouled by Absher.
His 4th. Back to an 11-point Southwestern lead.
At the line for 2 is number 1, Zach.
Yeah, Bruner with 4, now Absher with 4. Bartley with 3.
I'm going to have to confer with you when we get a break about something. First attempt from the line for Hutchinson's good. So we got some folks checking in for Somerset. Number 4, Kanan Sizemore. Number 31, Walker Stevens.
Isaiah Lewis, 24.
Number 12, Trey Taylor, 8th grader. And senior, number 24, Isaiah Lewis. So Coach Ryan Young, I think, clearing his bench.
Yeah.
Hutchinson misses the charity stripe. Dunford with the rebound. Dunford got a foul on somebody there in the middle.
Yeah, Dunford with 7 rebounds.
Caden Sizemore, his first.
Goes against Sizemore, his first. Everybody's still running a little hot.
First attempt from Dunford, good.
He goes to 56-43.
Adam Markham and Caden Campbell checking in for Southwestern. Earlier when I was talking about Dunford's free throws, I had inadvertently included some of Wyatt Stevenson's free throws in that, so I'm going to have to confer with you to get that straight. Good help's hard to find. Second shot from Dunford is good. Brady Hanson checking in, number 11. Sophomore for Coach Jaron Dunbar.
And Southwestern is going to return the favor to their crosstown foe as the Warrior student section serenades the jumpers.
Isaiah Lewis. Out to Trey Taylor. Brock Stevens gets fouled by Cade Hudson. He's going to be at the charity stripe for 3.
At the line for 3 is number 22.
Coach Young still coaching up his Briar jumpers.
Stevens.
Haven't got a lot of opportunities to see Coach Young on the bench for Somerset. I like what I see from Young. Got a good ball club. It is tough to coach nowadays.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
My God, it's tough to coach nowadays.
Second attempt from Stevens misses. Third attempt forthcoming. Shot up and good. His first point on the evening. 57-44 the lead. 13-point advantage to the Southwestern Warriors. Hudson off to Hanson. Hanson behind a back dribble is going to get stripped by Stevens. Going to get the steal. Stevens from long range. No good. Walker Stevens with the rebound. He's going to step on the line out of bounds.
Just ran out of real estate with 67 seconds to go.
Now, I did a game with Kerr across town. Mike Kerr told me that number 31 is Bob Boone's grandson.
The question is, does he claim Bob?
That's a whole other story.
As his grandson.
Whole other story.
Depend on the
Let's
day.
don't put that kind of pressure on
I know.
the young man.
It's too
Checking
difficult
in
of a
is
decision.
Caleb Shipp, number 4 for Southwestern.
If he's Boone stock, he's good people.
Hanson penetrates in the lane, and Stevens with the deflection.
We do not hold the fact that Boone is an Ohio State fan against him, though. We overlook that because we're not all perfect. We're just not. How about those Buckeyes,
Hanson
Bobby?
with the short jumper, rims out. Stevens with the rebound. Going to get tied up by Campbell, but pulls it away. Brock Stevens brings it across the timeline. Over to Taylor. Taylor with the fadeaway jumper. Hard. Caden Campbell with the rebound. Caden's going to bring it up himself. Back to Caleb Shipp. And I believe they're just going to dribble it out here and call it a contest. Southwestern's going to win this one, 57-44. They will exact revenge from the game across town.
They will.
So they'll take a draw on the season matchup, and Southwestern, Josh, going to go into postseason play with some momentum.
Absolutely, that was a big win as Somerset got it to 4, and then Southwestern able to start tallying baskets and stretching that lead. And Southwestern takes it 57-44. Your final score as Antoine Dunford and Jonas Gallagher will be sent off victorious fashion. Ladies doing that to their 4 seniors in game 1. The fellas doing their seniors proud in the nightcap, 57-44. Your final score is Coach Dunbar's crew improves to 15-13 on the year. Southwestern now riding a 4-game winning streak as they hit the postseason next week. As Michael Gregg mentioned, Southwestern will tangle with Macquarie Central in the opening round of the 48 District Tournament. They'll have game 1 Tuesday night. We'll have that coverage for you here at Lake Cumberland Sports as Somerset falls to 14-12 on the year. Somerset sees their 3-game winning streak come to an end, and Somerset winning the earlier matchup earlier this month at the Patch. Well, Southwestern returns the favor here tonight. Somerset will look forward to a big one on Wednesday night as Somerset hosting the 47th District Tournament, as they will square off a 2-3 matchup between Somerset and Rockcastle County, and that will be a war at Patch. 57-44 final score.
Are we stepping out for commercial?
We are staying here.
We're staying here. Okay.
So I'm giving you time to do what you need
well, Josh,
to do.
I'm going to need your help with because I calculated some free throws of Dunford's to Stevenson, so I just don't know which one's which there. If you could help me with that just a little bit, sir.
I will try my best. I got Stevenson, and I think I'm missing some. I've got Stevenson with 2 free throws.
He definitely had more than 2 that he took or made, or.
Well, I know that he made 2. Well, I've got him taking 4, and again, I don't know if I'm any help to you or not.
Yeah, what I did, I ended up calculating some for Dunford that were actually Stevenson, so I'm going to just have to give an incomplete on that because that was my error. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So let's jump into just giving some post-game awards out, Josh. We'll start with Somerset first. So our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game, we talked all night about Jacob Bartley, and I may give him the defensive nod. I'm going to give the offensive award to Aiden Absher. He had a goose egg in the first half, but he ended up with 14 points, and the comeback attempt, it did fall short.
Yeah.
But Aiden Absher is going to get the Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game for Somerset. For the Defensive Player of the Game,
there's only one.
United Cumberland Bank Defensive Player of the Game, Jacob Bartley just played really impressive all night long. I was so impressed with his game. Double-digit rebounds, ended up with 7 points on the offensive side of things. But our United Cumberland Bank Defensive Player going to go to Jacob Bartley. Offensive Player of the Game for Southwestern, I'm going to give that to Antoine Dunford. Dunford got a handful of points. I can't even give you a total because I miscalculated some things there towards the end. Dunford being the senior, he's going to get the Player of the Game nod. Defensive side, I could go a couple different ways, but I think I'm kind of leaning towards Aiden Webb in the game that he played early.
Agreed.
When this game was very much in doubt, and the passion and the work on the boards. He was out there playing with the big boys.
Yeah.
And pulling some boards. So my defensive player of the game, United Cumberland Bank defensive player of the game, going to go to the sophomore Aiden Webb.
It's a heck of a ball game. And my apologies for not having your back. I knew
that's fine.
I'd missed some along the way, and yeah.
I think I just got the 2 lines. I got number 3 and number 5. I got the lines mixed up, and that's on me.
Well, as slow-paced as that opening couple quarters was, it did pick up in the third and in the fourth with a lot of free throws. My goodness, you mentioned it, and that's the next observation that Somerset was already in the bonus with just 2 ticks under 6 minutes to go in the fourth.
Yeah.
And yeah.
If you're Coach Dunbar, you're going to go into the postseason, winners of your last 4 games?
4 straight, yeah.
And 5 of the last 6. And so you got to like the momentum you're going to take in there. Of course, we know what the implications are for everybody from this point on out. It's win or go home.
That's right.
And if you're Somerset, it's win or stay home, right? Because they're hosting
the
district over there. So to all of our local teams, as you enter into postseason play, good luck from all of us at Lake Cumberland Sports. And next week, of course, will be audio only in our different locations. But I want to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors. Buffalo Wings and Rings Video Game of the Week. This was our curtain call. This is the last one of the